news report is on entertainment. Entertainment is a form of activity that holds the attention and interest of an audience. However, this younger generation is not receiving this pleasure and delight the media is supposed to give. Most forms are recognisable. I'm now going to pass you on to Harry.
Do you ever feel pressurised to change your appearance because of the media? I know I do. Adverts on front pages show beautiful women with what society sees as a perfect figure. I interviewed Mr. Kutzer, and he believes these vacuous adverts are a form of propaganda and not real. But what is in reality a perfect figure? I'm now going to pass you on to Millie.
From an early age, you are bombarded with images and messages that reinforce the idea that to be successful and happy, you have to be skinny. But it is nearly impossible to open a magazine or read a newspaper or listen to the TV or radio without being confronted with the idea that being fat is undesirable. 95% of people who diet or don't follow the normal healthy eating plan gain more weight back than they lose in 1 to 2 years. And roughly 1/2 of 13 to 16-year-olds are dieting. How long are you going to let our younger generation do this for? I'm now passing you over to Persia.
Eating disorders. Eating disorders are not a fad diet or an experiment to lose weight, but they are serious, complex disorders that can take many years to recover from. In the UK alone, 5 to 10 million people have eating disorders, and approximately 15% of these are men. When a famous person commits suicide, teen suicide rises on a national level. Kids see this as a glamorous way to get a lot of attention that they wouldn't get in everyday life. Looking at numerous teen suicide newspaper headlines, the word another is often repeated.
This is a book from Scott West named Pretties. In the world of extreme beauty, anyone normal is ugly. The longing for fairy tale beauty has never looked so sinister. Remember that the most beautiful things in the world are the most useless. What happens when perfection isn't good enough?
Bandura came up with a theory in 1977 that by observing behaviour, providing we remember it, we will copy and imitate it if someone else is being rewarded for it in any way. It's called vigorous reinforcement. E.g. zero-size models, they would want to imitate what they're doing by starving themselves. I'm now passing on to...
I interviewed Mr. Howard and asked him if he thought the media glorified eating disorders. He said, to an extent, yes. There are countless images of women in newspapers and magazines, and these women who see the pictures look up to these skinny size zero models, and they become their new role models.
Articles that criticise the bodies of celebrities can make readers even more dissatisfied with their own bodies. A recent Dove survey shows that shockingly 12% of women genuinely thought they themselves to be attractive.
So when is our generation going to realise that media is the real murderer?